Hello, this is Curlian with part 5 of my new series about Eternal Rome. We are playing the Eastern Roman Empire on Legendary difficulty, rebuilding the glory of Rome. We just got revolt over here from the Macedonians that we are going to squish. We're going to let them get a little more powerful though, just because I want to take some time off the clock in regards to our current unhappiness. That region's at 0.
Ready for battle.
We're going to come back to here for now. Now I'd kind of like to not spend any money this turn. Like, I know I say that every turn. Okay. You are going to lose some unhappiness. 2 points. Off of that. If I build this, it would give me 6 points of public order, and that would be good. But let's look. Military crackdown is 6. So if we did that, we would break even. If I went up to that, it would be a lot of money, and it would give +3 public order. Make us more pagan, though. This is going to need to be a church eventually. We could spend the 1 point here to get more food, because food is a problem. Libya is the other place where food is a problem. That will hopefully solve it. We are about to have fertility issues. Oh, we have this here. You're gonna come and just crush this dude now. We're gonna have more revolts because we're gonna be fighting Libya here, or in Libya. So I'm not gonna worry about holding off. You know, it'd be really great to get that onager. I say that every time, and I mean it every time. We do want to build up to our reserves, so we're going to take the money. This is where we're fighting. We'll take the 1% because this is where we're fighting. Okay, how are we looking here? Lots of negatives. That to reduce costs and that to improve this. And then I'm going to force march you back to Alexandria. Sorry, it's just gonna keep coming here. We are going quickly through turns, but that is not a bad thing. It is definitely time to deal with this.
For death and honor.
We should be able to auto-resolve still. We have a really strong force here, yeah. Those are weak troops. Ooh, I wonder if I get their onager. Let us find out if we get the onager. Nope, we don't. Our troops got a little beat up. They'll take a few turns. I'm gonna take that, because they got beat up enough that if the assassins turn on us, it would be problematic. I'm gonna put you in Emesa. In Odessa, let's look at how things are going. Oh, so that is actually stable because it's stable. This region is not stable. It's going to get a little worse because of that. If I build this up, how bad is it? Not terrible. I like to build a bunch of the buildings that give 1,000 gold each, but I want to build up my economy. In this game, the best way to build up my economy is to not spend money. Okay, we want to come down to Nobatia. You're improving. Hey, Nobatia.
Do not wander in like a desert beggar.
You're still angry. I'm gonna have to keep an eye on them. If I have to go down there again, it will not be to play kind games with them. Bernice, is Bernice ready to be built up yet? I would really like to be able to build Bernice. We're gonna get a bunch of stuff from this, including only two units for our defense. We do need to start considering building churches in some of these regions. We're almost up to 400 already. I am nowhere near this point with the Western Roman Empire. Okay, I'm just gonna pick a tech. This would let me have level 3 stuff, which I can't get anyways. This would give me fishing wharfs, and food markets would not be bad. I don't really care about the wheat mills. Battle movement, recruitment. That would be good. This one doesn't really matter. What we really want to get is up to here. It's just 31 turns at a research rate of 126. I'm gonna do this one. It doesn't, recruitment cost is not a huge concern long term, but it'll still be better. Okay, so we're gonna end the turn without. Let's see if we can do any trade or anything else. Franks, you're unfriendly. Morians. Deteriorating. Sassanid is deteriorating.
Be welcome, I suppose. Now speak as you will, and try to be interesting.
We're gonna give a small gift to this. Oh, we don't want the Morians. We don't care about them. The Sassanids.
Do not try my patience with a dull tongue. My torturer has a collection of dullard parts.
Okay, we don't want to offer her. Have a gift. Again, we don't really care. We just want to keep them happy.
Speak your.
How much should we make? They'd make more than us. That's just stupid. It would benefit you so much to do that trade agreement. Okay, we'll keep the rest of our money and then end the turn. We need to save. We still have so much building to do. I think I'll allot 5,000 a turn after I hit 20,000 that I can spend. We have to be cheap now so that we can be filthy rich later. And being filthy rich will allow us to throw our weight around much more in the late game. Or heck, mid game. If we're cautious now with money, by the time Attila shows up.
A treaty would be an arrow shot with deadly intent against our mutual enemies.
Yes, I will choose a non-aggression pact with you.
I offer this in my lord's name, for he is master of all men, and the
You're a
ruler
puppet
without
state.
equal.
No, we're gonna decline. I really don't know what's up with the Zika. Nobatia is hanging out down there. That's fine. It's a horde. Oh, I detest hordes. Tremontium? Really? Where is Tremontium? No, I think it's over here. Why was there disease here? Well, obviously we need those latrines. So that's 2,800 of my... What I'll spend this turn. We're gonna let you build one more turn. Now if I look down here, you're still even. Oh. Let us build the... This takes up some food. How are we doing for food? But it gives more money. So that's pretty much everything I want to build this turn. As we continue to try to eke out an existence in... Okay, they're doing well. I guess I could tell them to just hang out here. Okay, you're doing fine.
Ready for orders. Get to it, men.
So I don't really want to go to... I don't know if I want to fight them over that region. That's the problem. I mean, I could, or I can have 20,000 next turn. I mean, I kind of need this army to be built up to do it. How much is this? We have to build these up. We are going to have to go take out the Garamantians. It's not necessarily a rush. The rush is to try to build up to 100,000 gold. Population surplus in Asia, that's good. The Huns and the Bastarians, that's fine. Yep, did that. Spanish and the Western Romans raiding. Yeah, whatever. So let's look for food, because food is the... Macedonia, you have the most food. So Insulae, you have the least. Next turn, you're going to lose 10 food, which will actually put you... Okay, next turn, 2 turns from now. So you're actually, and you're getting up. You're actually a happy populace soon, which is great. So we can leave you alone. Libya. You're getting much happier because my emperor's hanging out there. You have 15 food. It's going to go down by 10, but you'll still have food. So you kind of need that because of food. I could make one of these fishing, but I don't really want to if I don't have to at the moment. Egypt, you're up by 3, which is not a lot. You're going to gain 30 food, and you're going to lose 5. So Egypt is fine. Thracia. Thracia is finally okay with food. Why are we still having problems? Look at that, 1,100. We're gonna actually lose money off of that too. I kind of like to build cattle here because this produces this maintenance cost. Very sad about that. I could get scout equities. If I build this cavalry corral, it would get me all of my good cav. If I built this, it would get me... Ooh! That would be really great. Horse archers are awesome. I don't know how good these particular ones are, but I would love horse archers. That would be awesome. Okay. All of this is messed up land. It'll be easy to expand into later. Okay, you, Dardinia, are the only one that seems to be going down. This requires 5. So that's obviously not coming anytime soon. I could build latrines here. No, I've already spent my 5,000 for the turn. We're going to limit ourselves to 5,000 gold spent in a turn at this point. I think that's the best option. You're getting built back up. You're fine. Okay, we're gonna go in the turn, I think. No bot yet. We're improving.
Do not wander in like a desert beggar. If you have something to say it like a civilized man.
Oh, that reminds me. Let's go. That is what I actually have to do. I need to look at this. We have several people that need to become master of soldiers. You become a master of soldiers. You can't. You can't. You can't. Okay, how are we doing here? You have 136, so kind of like another family member. For safety's sake. Ooh, more money. So if I adopt someone, who would I adopt? You are 37, you're 49, 46, 56, 47, 26, General in Bithynia. So I think I would like you to adopt this 26-year-old in Bithynia. He's not going to be administrator, he's kind. +1. Ooh, that's amazing. He's a pretty good general. So let's see if we can get him. Okay. I can build something in Aliyah. What would I build? Probably a farm? Or I could build the church. But I actually want it in Aelia Capilatina, I think. The church. No. We're just going to end the turn. Because, again, interest, if we can live off of interest at some point, if we're cheap now. There are ways you can do this one, where you could give up all this region that doesn't really matter, be really cheap down like Egypt, and just grow massively huge. You could do the same thing in this peninsula here, where you can easily have a few defensible borders and avoid just getting crushed. But I don't really want to have to reconquer everything again. So if we don't have to do that, we won't. The Quadians are moving away, that's great. The Zika's running around for kicks and giggles. Maybe they're going to go fight the Garmantians with me. and it's back to us. We should be getting close to 20,000. Okay, he can spend his own stuff to get there. He's in. Balance of power shifted. I don't really care. Thought we'd be making more. We've not hit 400. You have gained stuff. Have that and this. See what we can give you. I don't want to give you that. Have that. Have this. Okay. War is declared between the Langobards and the Allans. We had raiding again, which we're going to be dealing with here shortly. And we completed the building of a Vicus. So we can actually improve the one area now. We're going to go ahead and kill them now. We don't want them to get too strong. And this is actually not a very good army. We should probably ditch a bunch of these and build more Legio.
Leave none alive.
We should be okay to auto-resolve this. The balance stance. This is fine, because we're going to lose a bunch of dudes, we'll merge them, and we'll go over and build the Legio that we should have had. Yeah, because these spears just are not as good. Although, I don't think it should have been that bad. We're going to take 461 gold.
Ready for battle.
Money, money, money! Next turn, if we don't spend any, we'll be at 25.
For battle.
Which I have to say is very tempting. You and you can go and merge. Sorry, you and you can merge. You and you can merge. You and you can merge. Which means you and you can merge. Okay, and then I'm gonna march you over here so that you can build better troops. You two, I'm not gonna bother to upgrade. You don't need to at the moment. We're continuing to man that area because that area is Horde Central if you don't protect it, and we don't really want a Horde Central. No Horde Central for us. Okay, so I think the only money that I'm going to spend this turn is to raise this army up more. I'd really like them to have some cavalry, of which there is none available. Is there any cavalry here? There's a camel. It's not the best. But I can buy a camel and then give this unit 2 and this guy 2 and maybe give him another spear. Should not be terrible. Let's look at our diplomacy, because diplomacy is what lets the world go around. Okay, you're still improving. As long as we're not deteriorating, you're unlikely to attack me. I don't feel like giving you gifts. You. Force march you. Come into the city. Which kind of reduces the public order a little bit. Let's take a moment and look at our region. We have one region not making enough food. That's a problem. We're about to hit climate change. Are you having negative food? Nope. Huh. That's kind of a cool thing. I need to not lose that. +1 public order is huge. And Ptolemaeus, go ahead and build a fishing jetties. That Three turns, that's 4 turns. We'll build the fishing jetties for now. It will help protect the city as well. Asia, we're losing Asia. Slowly but surely. I want to build a church here, but I can't yet. I could build that. Then I've already spent enough money this turn. We again need to be as cheap as we can be. Get up there. And you have a terrible wife as well. -1 authority. Doesn't matter, you're a general. Excellent. That region's going up, which is important because I don't want revolts on islands. That's going down, but it doesn't really matter. That one is more or less hanging pretty. This region is having some problems. That one is going well. I'm going to bring you to Antioch. And what can I hire? Can I hire anything I want to hire? No, I can't. I could get another spear, which would not be terrible. Really not what I want though, so we'll leave it alone for now. Saving money is good. You'll be a second full stack very soon. And then, especially if Lazika continues on, we can come here and take Aguila. Intern. That and that. Okie dokie. Got it in the turn. The Athiga. Interesting. They're right there. I'm very tempted to go and subjugate a couple dudes. I may have to do that.
Take this subsidy. Our treasuries were over full.
Interesting. So they give us 2250, but we don't get our city back. Or we can take the city back and have peace. I'm gonna take the peace. That region's gonna be okay. The 2250 is great. Eventually, they're gonna be higher on the list of nations to go. But they don't need to go yet. I need way more money. The longer I can keep peace and blow through turns, the better it is. Now the Ostrogoths and the Visigoths have both taken territories right on my border, which, to be honest, is not a huge concern of mine. The question is, are there only one of them? Because I wouldn't mind terribly going in and subjugating them. That would be kind of nifty. We didn't watch this in our other. I don't think it's worth watching this. It's everywhere. We have already hit this. If you've been watching both, you know that Rome is nowhere near 400 already. We are flying through. We're almost up to 30,000. See, we're scrounging, and it is working. I just want to bring you up to here. There are no armies there. Come down to Sardica. Interesting. Out of curiosity's sake, there is no war machines. So they also own this. So the Visigoths have spread a lot in here. The Ostrogoths are up to here. Achilles taken. Ooh, Rome is falling apart fast. Which, I mean, it's sad, but it's not unexpected. It's why you have to break off ties between each other. Otherwise, one of them, you just get dragged in too many wars by the other. Okay, we are going to leave our emperor in Ptolemais. He has a massive army. If you want to attack me in Ptolemais, I don't care who you are, I will crush you. That leaves this army here to do what it needs to do, which is fine. Bernice. I'm going to build that. We're going to rebuild this settlement one at a time. That's fine. And because of that, we really don't have to spend much money. I can spend a couple thousand more, though. Who needs food? Okay, Libya, your food will be settled as soon as that happens. I could build another fishing jetties as well. It would help protect this. Egypt, you're at 0. That's not going to fix it. That's not good enough. Here, we're going to build a farm. A fields. You are at 0, which is what I expected. If we build that, we start making a lot more food. I'm going to do that, and we have to do Thracia as well. We're spending more money than I really want to this turn, but we need to make sure that our food is not dragging us down. So you are going to build a cattle herd. I think a cattle herd. What do I want to build? You could build wheat foods. It would produce a ton of food. So this produces 74. This produces 70. 350 wealth versus 120 wealth. Or we could build a horse breeder, which produces 48 food and 450 wealth and better cavalry. So really it's 350 versus 450, but a whole lot more food. Eventually that'll become fishing jetties. I think I'm going to go with the horse breeder and food. Because then I mean, at level 1 I unlock Legio. This is going to become a cavalry area. Because most of the infantry I don't care about. Legio is... The legions are Rome, so that's who I'm thinking of when I think of Legio. Okay, you're having issues. Well, we're not going to worry about that. We've spent enough money. I want to save money. We need to get up to 100,000 before I can start expanding. So we've spent what I intend to spend this turn. Let's take a look at, see if anyone I can trade with. Abyssinia likes us now. That's great. I think they're a puppet state to, they're not a puppet state. Oh, then that's even better. Arabian separatists, they're neutral, that's fine. Armenia, you're a puppet state, so you matter less to me. We're improving. Will you trade with me? No. Will you take a non-aggression pack? No. Will you take a marriage? Oh. Out of curiosity, I keep forgetting to do this. Who is this person that I could marry? I have this woman who says that she can marry, and I don't know who she is. You can up and be a master of soldiers. We haven't had any wars in a while, so our generals are running low on stuff. Okay, Master General will take care of that. We're good here. Okay, we're gonna go intern. And that should put us over 30,000 as we build up. We have no current wars, which is a big deal. If the assassins come at us, I can now send four legions their way. 3 of which are already basically full stacks or close to it. Let's send the one in Egypt, the one in Nova Trajana Bastra, the one north in Ephesus, Tarsus, whatever city that is, and then the one in like Bithynia. So I could devote 4 legions to pushing them back and maybe claiming 1 or 2 useful regions. The problem with fighting Sassanids is not the Sassanids. I can beat them. It's them and all of their bazillion friends. So when I go after them, I need to go after them heavy-handed. I just don't trust Nobatia. If we had trade, I would trust them more. Another peaceful turn. Oh my goodness, it's so much fun to have peaceful turns. Be it with 4. So they want me to go to war with the Ostrogoths. Let's take a look at the Ostrogoths. The Ostrogoths have 2 regions. I could definitely take that first one. Who are the friends of the Ostrogoths? They are allied with the Visigoths. So if I go to war, I basically have to go to war with one to go to war with the other. When did I give gifts to the Huns? I still haven't given gifts to the Huns. The Huns have left me alone, and so I have not cared about them. Where are the Huns? Because I would really like to know where they are. Okay, they're up there. Are the White Huns still around? I don't think they are. I think the Sassanid have defeated, or I just don't know who they are. It's possible that I just haven't seen the White Huns, and so I don't know them. Magyar's up there, the Ezigis ran all the way over here. So basically I'd have to go to war with both, and I'm not going to war with both. Not for 1,000 gold. Okay, we made 10,000 this turn, as we're beginning to build up. I can afford reasonably to spend at least 2,000. It'd be nice to be over that. Okay, you are going to get that, which will take care of you. Asia is my lowest. If I build this, it would give a better garrison, and it would give me a +4 tax rate, which could be huge. And 6 points of that. So we're gonna go ahead and do that, because at some point this army can't remain here to deal with this stuff. So we need these lands to not be upset with us. And that pretty much puts me at my 30,000 that I wanted to be at. What can you recruit here? You can recruit that. We're gonna need to start building up his legions too. It did put us under 10,000 earned because we have lost out on some of our stuff. Odessa, I would really like to make you happier too. need that to do that. I may build a church in Odessa. No, like the last slot in every major city is going to be a church, I think. We will rebuild our stuff, unless it's one of those with the funky nothing here, and then it'll have to be one of the other cities. I think I've done everything I can do. Is there anyone I can put into military counts? You can be a military count. You can be a military count. Everyone can be a military count. No, I don't need to spend your stuff. We are here. -1 public order, but no tax issues. Okay, out of curiosity, how close am I? I'm getting decently close to an Imperium. This is becoming a problem. I'm going to need to start dealing with it. So we're going to start putting them, I think, in the lower areas. Do you need this anymore? This produces 2 points. How much is here? So this can get knocked down so that we can start build a church there. Do I want to build a church there? Not really. Churches are expensive. I'll deal with the public order issues if I need to. Ayla. I think this is where I'll build my church. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and end the turn. We need to. I mean, if we get up to 100,000, then that means just off of interest we're making 5,000 a turn. And that's when the money begins rolling. Now I can go to war somewhere. I just don't think going into Europe is the way to go. Going into Aksum is the way to go. So if I go into Aksum, I need to send like 3 legions into Aksum. So when I have 50,000, I'm going to come up with my 3 legions and then send them into Aksum. And we will probably get rid of the Nobatians at that point. We won't need them anymore. The Alamans are dead. Sucks to be the Alamans. We lost the dude. He can use his own stuff. Okay, we're up to 40,000. That's very good. So we'd send you two. And you down here. Okay, you will be at 0 when I do that. Which is not good enough. So we're gonna build that. Over here, you're having issues with him standing there. The governor will go there, or our farm will go there. We'll put our governor's house right here. And you, the last thing we're going to produce is we're going to whatever. These guys I can build en route, so I want to build more of these. And are there any archers I could buy here? Overly expensive slingers are not worth buying. Okay, so that brings me down to 31. You're even. You just come here works. And I need to build you 4 dudes so that you actually can have a decent amount. This region is okay. I've spent as much money as I want to this turn. We can continue on. So we have that recruitment cost thing. Let's go here and get this, as we're going to continue to build up. Can I build that? I don't think I could sell that many olive oil, but that's a lot of food. Quite a bit of squalor, though. This region does not have enough squalor stuff to handle that. Eventually it will, just not yet. Let's see, what does this region need? Just a church, I think? Because we'll have food. So that will be the church. And that will probably be the next thing that I build in this region. We already have food there. This region will have plenty of food. So we'll just build a church there. Probably the last thing we'll build. No, I kind of have to start building some churches again. But I just have to put them in the place I want them to be. In that case, it'll be this one a long time from now. Okay, let's check our stuff. Garamantians.
I greet you in my master's
Will you trade with
home.
me? Not yet. We're still improving though, right? Yeah, so maybe in a turn or so. Western Roman Empire hates us. Oh, it's improving. Italia. You're improving. Sassanids. We're deteriorating again. I want to take out Axiom before I take on the Sassanids. So the last thing we're going to do...
Like a desert beggar. If you have something to say, say it like a civilized man.
We just don't want to fight them. Not if we don't have to. I can assign a provincial governor. Oh, that's good. Let's look at which oh, Macedonia. I know which one I want to put him in. I want a dude in Macedonia. Let's see. You are a statesman. Let's check you out. You get lots of agricultural wealth. And you have a +1 authority. You have bad cutting. You give research rates. That's good. Don't need to give you that. I'll give you this one. And you can be the governor of Macedonia. Oh, I lost the governor. Huh. That's fine. I still wanted a governor in Macedonia. That's where that guy died. He wasn't a governor. He was a governor, not a general. Rome is held together here pretty well, and they've held that, but they are weak. Are we now the strongest nation, out of curiosity? We are number 1. Not by a lot. The Sassanids are very powerful, and Rome still has 35 regions to our, 38. But we're gonna go crush Aksum soon, and then Nobatia, and that'll add 3 more regions. It is time to consider expansion. Now, part of that is, of course, making sure that our borders are secure. We can't take the armies from the north when we're holding the line. Oh, speaking of Aksum, see, they have a port. How can I not trade with them? Well, now Bernice is the problem, but...
Your heavy tread has disturbed these lands for the last...
That's fine. It's not, if you stop trading with me, I'll be sad. Other than that, I don't really care. Trade is really good with them. We have long-term trade stuff going on. Pretty sure those are the White Huns, so they're still around. Keeping the Sassanids busy.
Shall we hack at each other until our enemies can gorge themselves
No.
on warriors?
I'm not gonna pay you money to have a peace treaty. If you come down here, I'll crush you. You're a freaking 1-stack horde or 2-stack horde. You can pay me 4,000, and then we'll certainly do that. Dardinia has a population surge. That's great. We're not. So -6. If I just build the governor's house, that fixes this province at that point. But I really don't have to spend money on that province, although the 4% taxes could be really good. You're not going to come here. I would really like to be able to fix that. But it is what it is. Okay, this region is getting that, which will be better. But how much are we providing from the military presence is 7, and I need a forum here before that army can move. As soon as the forum shows up, we will probably take that army and go. This region will be good very soon. That's part of this region. Iconium, this region is getting pluses. We already have that taken care of. This region is a problem. Right here. I don't really want to do that. How quickly can I get to here? It's gonna be a while. Not really worth spending money on. These guys can come help out there if we need to. Odessa. I would really like that, but obviously that's not going to come anytime soon. We could build more food here. Could build growth as well. We need our capital and then that. If we do this, it would give us a bunch of squalor, but +7 public order. I'd only give 2 more public order. Could do our latrines. Looking down here, this region is getting better. This region is even, which is not great, all things considered. If we do that, it would give us very little wealth. If we do this, it would help a lot more, and it would give us growth. I'm going to do that. This region. I need this region to be happier before I walk away. This. Oh, I need one to fix that. That's fine. Over here. This one has to be able to sustain itself, and it cannot. If I build that, we'll build that. That'll be the last thing we build this turn. And you're gonna force march back to here. Which, that should mostly fix the region. You're happy-go-lucky over here. Okay, we'll take a moment and look at our potential trade friends. Garamantians, you know you want to trade with us.
Welcome, friend. Welcome. Come. There is much to be said
No.
for
I'm not gonna pay you 4,000 for a trade route that's not gonna make anything near that much. Franks don't like us much. Attila.
The door is open to you.
Okay. We're gonna end up destroying them soon anyways. I don't think it matters. So much things to spend money on. So much. Now I could blow the 30,000. I could build a ton of stuff and spend the 30,000. But would it really be worth it?
Your ridiculous marching about in our...
That's fine, I don't care. We're still trading together. Oh, they apparently have subjugated Hispania. Huh. Oh, Zika's finally going home. Nobatia is selling around doing who knows what. They're gonna be a problem, actually. Almost enough that I want to build a navy just to go finish them off. Okay. We have... Why is it so bad here? We can't have that. Build latrines. Okay. Over here in Ephesus. We're already even. And that's going to upgrade it, so that's good. Here in this region, we are even. That's going to upgrade it. We need a governor's mansion here, though. Constantinople, you are having issues. Everything is at 7 to build. If I built that up, produce 3 squalor and -5 public order, would double the wealth. I don't think it's worth it. Here. This region is still all kinds of trouble. So if we build this and the governor's house, I think that'll fix this region. We need to be able to fix regions so that we can begin to expand. If I build this amphitheater, it produces less gold, but that alone like fixes this, or mostly fixes this region. Or I could do that. This is a border. I mean, that's not really a border. I want the money. And we'll do latrines. I'm trying to get it so that I don't need... So that would give me trade resources and enough public order that this region would be even. So we'll do that. I've decided, you know what, we're just gonna make this fix this. We're gonna go with the governors. We're gonna build a bunch of stuff this turn and then we won't spend any money for 2 turns, basically, is my current plan. That way Now that consumes a lot of food, so we need a cattle herd. Over here. That's already being built up. I'm gonna do the latrines to get growth going because we need our capital here. Now I could build a church here. That would also it's 100 gold for 2 public order because that's a +4. It's just that's so little compared to the other religions. 600 gold a turn for 5 public order is expensive. Of course, I'm effectively already paying. Yeah, well. Looking at this though, I mean, I'm choosing the one that gets +10 for 1500 instead of the one that's +15 for. I have to start building churches soon, or I'm going to run into serious religious issues. So, is it worth building it now though? We have a guy. I'm gonna think on that. We may do it in the next video. Oh, we'll do this and then we're gonna end this video. A mercenary commander passing through seeks an audience. He offers us swords and light if you're willing to pay him up front. Ask for a discount. Okay, we're gonna end the video here. Like and subscribe. If you have any questions, please leave them below. Again, by the time you see this, I'll be quite a ways further on. We are flying through turns, but we are becoming really strong. Our regions are really good already. When we get ready to march, we'll be able to send full professional army stacks pretty quickly through. So, talk to you later. Adios.